Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. We just picked up our package from the UPS guy. And while I'm out here, I thought I would go ahead and show you how quickly the color is changing. I had planned on going to UPS, or to UPS, got UPS on the brain. I had planned on going to Lake Juleska today, but as you can see, it's rained all morning, and this is the first time I've seen the sun come peeking through. Hello, sun. We had funny instance a few minutes ago. I really, really wish that I had been prepared to capture it on a short, but I wasn't. I was back working in the dog lot, and Hugh come flying back there and said, "Come help me. I forgot to close the fence yesterday." So our cattle, at least half of them, were over across the road in Chelsea's field. And Hugh, of course, he just went to the barn, or to the little shed, and got a bucket of grain. And he come down here, and he yelled for them, and they come straight back in through the fence where he wanted them to be. These guys are so gentle and so tamed to his ways, and it really is precious. But look at them. They are beautiful, beautiful babies. And those 3 babies are growing so very quickly. So very quickly. But I wanted to show you the color. There's still probably a week left of peak color now at this point that it's changed so intensely. The only thing we have to watch out for is the wind and rain, because that will take the leaves off really, really quickly at this point. Aaron's coming over tomorrow. I look forward to seeing him. I think he and Aiden are going to the Geek Expo out at the fairgrounds. And now that sounds like a fun time for those boys. Aiden loves all things geek. He is a brilliant, brilliant young man and loves computers and anything high tech. So they will have a good time there. Hey, babies. Huey got the garden all plowed down, and someone did ask, why you plowed it. I'll give you that information real quick. I don't know if you remember, it's been long, last summer, I guess, when I had him put this field in mounds, and he used the hilling tool, and I had like a pathway, and then maybe about a 4-foot wide mound that I smoothed down the top, and then a pathway, and then a 4-foot wide mound. And the whole garden was kind of that. And that's where I was headed with this idea. But I'm not growing down here next year. After the problems I've had this past year with my calf muscle, and with the COVID, and just still really having a hard time finding the energy that I used to have. And that's partly my fault, because I really, 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 really need to start walking again. I know without a doubt that walking will increase your energy. Not originally, but as time goes by, it will. So it's a matter, look how pretty the sun's hitting up there. But it will absolutely increase your energy as your body gets used to expending more energy. It just, that's the way it works. So it's all on me to absolutely get up to the graveyard and start walking several times a week, and also start weightlifting here, since I'm not going to join the gym. The gym just was a good idea originally. It sounded like fun, because I've belonged to gyms before, and they are fun, but they are also virus ridden. And even though it's a requirement that you carry around a towel, and you spray down your equipment, you wipe off the handles and all that sort of thing, or anything you might have touched, that is a requirement, and everybody has the good intention, including myself, of doing that, but it's so easy to forget. So you are basically putting your hands exactly where someone else had their hands, and if they're carrying a virus that they probably don't even know they're carrying yet, maybe they're not feeling ill, you will take it home to your family. I just can't do that to myself or Hubie, so I'll just make myself exercise here. I did that for 20 years. I exercised. There goes our UPS man. He is so adorable. But I did that for 20 years without missing more than 3 or 4 days at the most a week. I exercised doing weightlifting. I walked 3 and 4 days a week. I did Pilates and or yoga. And I was very strong and very healthy. And then when Jared left, like so many other things, I just dropped the ball on that. So it's time. It's time. And I know that I can do it. I know that we can all do it. And I hope that many of you will join me. But let me get back to the garden. I keep forgetting. I start a subject and then I forget what I'm talking about. But the reason he plowed it was to just smooth out all of those garden hills. He just wanted it more flat, and now he's got it all. I mean, it's still not smooth like your lawn, but it's fine for a pasture. And he has it sowed in winter rye and whatever other kind of cover crop. And then this spring, maybe even this winter, depending on how quickly it grows, he may turn the cattle in over here and let them enjoy that. They will love the winter rye. You have to be careful with rye because it can cause tummy issues for cattle, especially when it's wet. So it'd have to be a dry day. But the color is just beautiful, just intense. You see how quickly it has changed just from when I did this. Probably, I don't even think it was a week ago. But it is a gorgeous year, and I'm so surprised because I really thought it was going to be a somber year. But it's surprised me. You can see the red tree up there behind the tobacco barn. It's already lost half of its leaves. So that's what will happen at this point. The leaves will start falling off quickly. The color will continue changing on these trees that haven't changed so much. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi. I just like talking to y'all, so I find an opportunity. I think I'll just go talk to my buddies. I'd pick up the phone and call y'all if I could. But I guess this is the only problem with the videos, is that all I get in return as far as hearing from y'all is the comments, and I do appreciate the comments, absolutely. But I'd love for us to be able to actually just sit on the porch and drink a cup of tea and carry on a conversation. I'd tell you how my family's doing, you tell me how your family's doing, and we could really, really get to know each other. But I do appreciate what we get here. It's an interesting way to communicate. That's one of the blessings, I guess, of living in the 21st century. So we'll just appreciate the time we live in for what it is, right? And I do. I absolutely do. I know there's so many things going on in the world right now, y'all, and people are fearful. Let's not be. Let's not be. I think the more positive we stay, our bodies resonate an energy force. That's a scientific fact. And that's one of the reasons I just still encourage y'all to earth. I've got on my earthing shoes. But earth every chance you get. That's good for your health. the most important thing that it does for your health is that it decreases inflammation in your body. And we do know that inflammation is just a precursor to so many illnesses. So keep that in mind. Go outside and put your feet on the ground. You can buy earthing sheets and earthing pillowcases and earthing mats for your floor and all that sort of thing. They're not horribly expensive. Look them up online. If you look on Amazon, make sure that you're looking for those that have a really good reviews, and then there's ways to test and make sure that they're working. That's a lot. That's involved. I'd rather go outside and just sit with my feet on the ground, without any shoes, or with my leather soled shoes, the moccasins that I wear, and just enjoy the time outside. It serves more than just the purpose of earthing. If you're outside and you're earthing, and there's Hubie. They say hi to
You'll
Hubie.
have to go up over there.
Oh, did you close the gate?
I closed. I don't have a handle to put on it with me. I thought I did.
Okay, that's fine.
So you'll have to go down through that gate because I'm fixing to turn them in here.
Uh-oh. He's fixing to turn in here?
Huh?
In here? How come? Your grass isn't up yet.
All this grass around the outside and all that grass up yonder.
Okay.
We're short on grass this time of year. It's been extremely dry.
Except for the last 2 days,
And
thankfully.
At the rate it's going, I'll be feeding hay probably around Thanksgiving, and we don't never feed hay till January because we have enough rain to keep a pasture growing, but it is what it is. I've got plenty of hay, so it's not a problem.
Yep. All right, thank you. So I guess we'll follow him, and we'll walk around the longer way. But anyway, what I was saying is, because we actually resonate, there's an energy field around us. That's scientific. Let's resonate a positive energy field. I think that will affect those around us. Have you ever walked into a room and you just instantly feel maybe the stress, maybe the people that were in the room were having an argument or whatever, and even though they're not saying a thing, there's a feeling. You feel what you're feeling is an energy field, a negative energy field. But if you've ever been around people that you just feel are peaceful, you may not even know them, but you can, yeah, there is a lot of grass in here. See, I'll show you. See all that grass? The cattle will love that. Yummy, yummy. And still some little wildflowers. But anyway, it is something that we can contribute in our own little area of the world. A more positive, energetic field. And no, it may not change what's going on in Israel or in Ukraine or in Washington, D.C. But you know what? It can make a difference in our homes and our families and our community. So let's just enjoy our time here on the planet and not let all the negativity in the world just suck us dry. And now I'm saying that to myself as much as I'm saying it to you. I was thinking last night, I have 2 addictions. I have a sugar addiction, and I have a political addiction. And I won't go any further as far as the political addiction. It's my own. It's not for us to discuss on this channel. I made that decision a long time ago. But both of those addictions are damaging me mentally, physically, and even emotionally. So I'm not going to make any absolute announcements that I'm not eating sugar again and I'm never watching the news again and whatever, because I've broken that. I've broken that more times than I want to admit to. But I am trying to cut back. Let's take these changes a little at a time. But that's what we can do for ourselves, girls and guys, and for our families, for our communities, and ultimately for the greater good of humanity itself. One little person can make a huge change, should we choose to. All right, I'm going to tell the cattle bye. I'm not going to walk any further up this hill while I'm talking to y'all, because I'm breathing too heavy already. But I do love you, and I do hope that your weekend will be fabulous, and that your week next week will be wonderful as well. Don't forget the painting videos on Monday. There will be 2 separate. I found that that's the easiest way to do it, is just to go ahead and mix the color on one video and do the painting demonstration on the other video. They'll both come up within 10 minutes of each other. And I still plan to get out to Lake Junaluska and do a video around that beautiful lake while the color is still absolutely fabulous. But you all, I will see you soon, and I'll talk to you later. Love you.